except somebody has. We are covering 12.4 today. Now, after 12.4, we're going to do 12.5 tomorrow, and hopefully review Wednesday and test on Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not going to be here, let me know, and we'll try to see. Worst case scenario, we will test on Friday. So, we're going to be finding the sum of infinite geometric series. Do you know what an infinite series, what does that mean again?
It goes on forever.
It goes on forever. It does not stop. The ones we've been doing before, it had like a beginning point and ending point on top. Now, these are going to have an infinity. But first thing we need to do is find the partial sums. So you have 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 1/16 plus 1/3. So when you have 1/2, that equals just 0.5. But what's 1/2 plus 1/4? 0.75. And what's a 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/8?
One whole.
No,
A whole.
I wouldn't go with me. Don't listen to me.
Point what?
85.
0.88.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
What's a 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, and 1/16?
94.
0.94 is correct.
Oh, my gosh.
And what's a 1/2, 1/4, 1/9, 1/16?
97.
0.87.
Oh, man. Kill.
Anyways.
We should go to
Now,
the-
it seems like this number is increasing to approach what?
100.
1. It's going to approach 1. So when you add all those little fractions on the top, and it's going to keep going forever, it is going to be a 1. Now, if you do recall, this is the formula we used to use before. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Okay. This was the formula before. Now, it's going to change for today. This used to be when it was an finite one, where it stopped. Now, for today, we will go, this is the actual formula we're going to be using today.
Infinitely.
Now, there is a specific little rule for this one. This is an infinite one. It's a sub 1 divided by 1 minus r. It's a super easy formula. But we need to make sure that your r is less than 1. The absolute value of r is less than 1. If it's more than 1, then you can't find the sum. So are we good there? Now, so keep it in mind that example that we just did. Okay? If I had to ask you who is my A1, bless you, would you be able to tell me who's my A1? 1/2. So my A sub 1 is 1/2. Who's my R? Is it?
Well, we gotta find the divided right now.
So what do? We divide 1/4 divided by 1/2. And what is 1/2 divided, 1/4 divided by 1/2? 0.5. And you try it one more time. 1/8 divided by 1/4. What is it? 0.5 also. So you could put a 0.5 or you could put a 1/2 for the R. Now, using the formula from the top, first thing is we need to check this guy. Is the absolute value of 0.5 less than 1? Yes. So since that checks off, then yep, we should be able to use the formula. The sum is my A sub 1, which was who? 1/2 divided by 1 minus 0.5 or 1/2, whatever you want to do. Make sure you put this guy in parentheses. If you don't, then you're going to get it wrong. So either 0.5 divided by 1 minus 0.5 or 1/2 divided by 1 minus 1/2, whatever. When you put that into the calculator, what does it equal? It's a 1. So didn't we say we were adding them and they was getting closer to 1? So if you kept going, it was going to be a 1. Are we good?
Yes.
Now, just so you know,
What's that J mean?
it's not a J, it's a semicolon.
JK?
Here, you're going to have to graph this problem on your worksheet. And just so you understand how you're going to do it, 1 is 0.5, 2 is 0.75, 3 is 0.88, 4 is 0.94. So that's the way you would actually sketch the points. This is your x and this is your y. Okie dokie? Alrighty. So, here's an example. Example 2. 1 minus 3/4 plus 9 over 16 minus 27 over 94. 64. And it continues. Now, what 2 things do I need? My who and the who? A sub 1. And do I know who that guy is right now? 1. And do I know who my r is? But can I figure out who my r is?
For days.
How?
Divide 3/4 by 1.
Negative 3/4. Negative 3/4 divided by 1 is?
75.
So negative 0.75, or it's actually a negative 3/4. And then you try one more, 9/16 divided by negative 3/4. And what is that? Negative 0.75. So my r is a negative 0.75. So I have my a1 and my r, but I need to make sure that the absolute value of 0.75 is that less than 1. Yes? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, it is. So then that means my sum is my a sub 1, which was 1, divided by 1 minus negative 0.75. So when you put that into the calculator, you get a crazy decimal. Yes? 0.57, blah, blah, blah. Change it to a fraction, and it's a pretty fraction. 4/7. So that would be my final answer. Now, was that bad?
No.
No. To be honest, it's an easy assignment. 10 problems today. That's all we're doing.
Wait.
What happened?
I just want to see if I can get that.
Okay, go for it. Plug it in.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Did everybody try plugging that in? You're not on your cell phones. Instead of plugging in stuff into your cell phone, you should be plugging it into the calculator. Here goes the next problem.
Is this the last one?
2 more. This one and 1 more. The 4th one's super easy. So you get a problem. So it has an infinite sign on top because it's an infinite geometric series. Now, who's my a sub 1?
5.
How did you get 5? You would actually have to plug in a 1 for the I. So what's 1 minus 1?
0.
Anything to the 0 power is 1. 1 times 5? So yes, it is 5. But don't just think because you see a 5 up in the front, it's going to be 5. Go and make sure and double check.
So is 0 to the 0 power still 1?
Yes. Now, this could be a 1. It could be the I. It could be a 1. It could be an I. It could be a 0. It could be a 2. It could be a different number. So go and see what it is and actually plug it in. Now, who's my R? 0.8. That one is given to you as whatever's going to be in that parentheses. So, find the sum. Sum equals 5 over 1 minus 0.8. And you put that into the calculator. What do you get? Equals to 25. Perfect. Easy.
For days.
For days and days and more days to come.
Does that mean like 4 days? Like 4?
Alright, next one, the last one. Are we good? Can we move on, or are there any questions?
For days.
No? Here's the last problem.
For days.
The summation when n is 1 and it goes to infinity, and it's 3 5/4 n minus 1. So go ahead and find the sum. see many of you actually calculate. You should have been done like 20 seconds ago. Who's your A1?
Negative 1.
3.
Your A1 is 3. Who's your R?
5/4.
5/4. Now, what's the rule? Is your 5/4 less than 1?
No.
No. So because it's a no, the answer would be a no sum. And I forgot to check in example 3. I should have stopped and checked that. But 0.8 was less than 1. So you will have a problem or two with a no sum answer. If you see the R and the R is more than 1, you don't do anything. Right away you stop, no sum. Are we good?